What's up, people? Let me take you through a little thought I had that wouldn't let go. It's one of those that claws in the back of your mind until you speak it out loud. You ever noticed how they keep showing us insane technologies like Neuralink, brain chips, quantum internet, AI gods, sentient avatars, stuff that sounds like science fiction one week and reality the next? So I had to ask myself, is it even possible for them to show us something that doesn't already exist? I know that sounds weird. Not in a lab, but in reality, on some level, some layer of truth. And that's where the rabbit hole cracked open. It started small. I was watching a product demo, polished, cinematic, coming soon vibes. But something felt off. It's not what they said, but how they said it. It didn't feel like they was inventing the future. It felt like they were revealing something they already had. Worse, it felt like they were revealing something they'd already tested on us. So I paused and I asked, can they actually show you something that doesn't exist? Or does the act of showing it mean it already exists? Central question. Here's a question that hits me like a glitch in the broadcast. If I see it, does it have to exist? And right behind that, if I imagined it and prove the concept, is that enough to force it into existence? Because if the answer is yes, everything we're ever shown, even if fiction, is either already running somewhere or being burped into a loop through our perception. And that would mean reality isn't being built, it's being installed. Peeling the layer. Okay, so first I thought, if you can show me a functioning demo, holograms, bot-controlled drones, AI girlfriends, it means you've already crossed the line from fiction to form. You don't need to release it to the public to prove it's real. The act of showing is proof of existence. The second thought, even if you fake the tech, the perception of its existence shifts public expectation. Begin to adopt their behaviors as if it's real, which pulls it from possibility to inevitability. My third thought, then, perception is a permission slip. If you perceive something, it gives you its energetic consent. You're saying, I acknowledge this is real or will be real. My fourth thought, that makes media, television, film, social feeds, not just entertainment, but ritual technology. They aren't predicting the future, they're installing it, using us as the operating system. Verification. I didn't want to just be philosophical. I wanted to know, is this actually testable? Quantum physics says the observer affects the outcome. Just watching the thing changes its behavior. That's real science. Neuroscience says mirror neurons fire when we see something in action, even if we don't do it. Meaning, perception becomes a kind of participation. Media psychology says repeated exposure to an idea reshapes your scene of normal. If it's fiction, your brain starts to adapt to it. History proves that imagination leads to invention. Jules Verne imagined submarines before they existed. Star Trek inspired real flip phones and tablets. Black Mirror? Fuck, don't even get me started on Black Mirror. They've been seeping it out to us. For real. Every time they showed something, it was only a matter of time before it was. My conclusion, where I landed at, if they show it, it must exist. If they can show it, they can already build it. Or they're trying to focus it into existence through you. Because showing it isn't just revealing it, it's seeding it. It's not just disclosure, it's programming. You're not just watching, you're participating in the construction of reality by seeing it. And that's how they control the perception of reality. They don't need to change the world. They just need to change what you believe is possible, because reality always conforms to your belief ceiling. Open loop. Now here's the part that sticks with me. What happens when we reverse that? What happens when we imagine something first, outside of their timeline, outside of their control? What happens when we see something they haven't shown us? Something that sets us free. Because if perception really shapes reality, then maybe the most revolutionary act is imagining something so true, so free, so self-owned, that they can't show it to us. They have to stop us from seeing it. But once we do, they can't unshow it. We can't unsee it. And the timeline shifts.